Life is about taking risk, advocating for who you are and what you believe in, no matter the circumstances. That is a risk.
Jungle Beats, holla at me.
This show highlights life and the risks people are willing to take to enjoy it. From food, fashion, sports, entertainment, and daily conversations. The Advocate gives the people of Delaware a platform to tell their stories, and it's not always perfect. And I've been in foster care for about 4 years now. But it's worth it. I'm Jamila Mustafa, host of the newly anticipated web series, The Advocate, also featured on Channel 28 Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. We want to know, what will you be an advocate for?
Anticipation was high as the crowd poured into House of 99's first producer showcase. Most came for the love of music,
a lot of the hot talent out here. You just want to see what everybody got. Well, I came out to support my boy Critical, heartfelt music and all that.
I just came out here to support my man and just to see what music's out here.
You know, I came out to support everybody. I came out to support my boy right here. I came out to support everybody in there.
I came tonight. I entered the competition. My name is Stain Dart.
Come out here to, see the talent, show my support, and hear good music.
and some for other reasons.
I came out here to see some new talent and some beautiful women.
But everyone came to hear what the platinum producers of today thought about the new talent.
It's nice to hear different things that you're not going to hear people say.
Both of them joints was the perfect balance to sing, let the beat do what it do. More good things to say about the next one, my nigga. You had the boy in the top hat right there over there bumping.
Although most beats were hot, it was one in particular that had the entire crowd bobbing their head. And we found out what 99 really means.
99 represents that 99%, being the best you could be every day. We know God 100%, God is perfect, nobody's perfect. But if you go hard, if you determined, if you wake up every day and you know you could get it, you know what I'm saying? You that 99, you represent that 99.
And even though it wasn't perfect, I'd give this event a 99. If you're looking for a tasty Indian dish, Zaika is the place to go.
Got 2 locations in downtown. One's on 2nd and Market and one is on 901 North King Street.
Many downtown workers during lunch come for their wide variety menu. But it's the owner's childhood snack that gets them hooked.
These are the most popular snack in India. Every corner on the street, people are frying these here and there.
And of course, I had to taste for myself. Hey friends, I'm Jamila Mustafa with The Advocate Show. Today is going to be crazy because we're giving away cash money. The only thing you have to do is walk across the street at the right time. I'm Jamila Mustafa with The Advocate Show, and we want to give you free money. Super easy. If you answer the question correctly, you get the money. If I answer it, well, if you don't answer, then I keep the money. Okay, you ready? What is our state fruit?
God, word.
You have this.
Apple.
No! Oh, it's a strawberry.
I started to say that.
You were going to say that. I can see it in your face. It was a strawberry. It's a race. Just take a wild guess.
Apple.
No, that's the most common answer. Strawberry. You got the second one.
Oh my
You
gosh,
should
I
have
was
said
thinking
that
that
first.
first. Damn.
You know what? If you answer the question correctly, just one question, you get the money. If you answer it wrong, we keep the money. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Renee. Your question. Who originated the moonwalk?
James Brown.
Woo! Ding, 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 ding.
We got some money for you. Here you go.
I love it.
See? Who originated the moonwalk?
Michael Jackson.
No! It was James Brown! What is our state fruit?
Delaware?
Delaware state fruit.
Apricot.
No! It's a strawberry! Who was the first person to do the moonwalk?
Michael Jackson.
No, my brother, it was James Brown!
No, it wasn't.
It was James Brown! Michael Jackson said he got the moonwalk from James Brown. What is our state fruit?
State fruit.
Yes, we have a state fruit.
Bro, you know you're not gonna get
Yo, state fruit.
Bro, I don't know.
I'm gonna say apple. I don't know.
Oh no, you're wrong. Everyone said an apple though, so that must be common. What was your second guess?
Orange.
Okay, yeah, that was wrong too. It's a strawberry. But okay, but it's hope for your friend. It's hope for your friend. You gotta bring it home, okay? Are you ready for your question? This is it. This is an easy one. This is a yes or no question. Does Delaware still have its slave laws?
No.
It does. Ironically, the state of Delaware still has slave laws. You should have said, yeah, that was a trick question. That was a good one. You guys did a good job. Who was the first African-American female millionaire?
Oprah Winfrey.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Oh, okay. I got it wrong.
Okay, all right. There's still hope.
No, not with me.
No. Would you like to win some free money?
Walker, the one that
Madam C.J. Walker? Yes, with the
I mean, I know of her.
The hot comb.
But I didn't know that she was the first millionaire.
Okay.
With me, but you can ask the question.
Okay, you have this, okay? Who was the first person to do the moonwalk?
What's the astronaut's name? Give me the astronaut's name.
No, she's talking to dance, the moonwalk.
No, she's not. It's
yes, she is. James Brown.
You win the money! You win the money! Who was the first to do the moonwalk? You know this.
Was it either Michael Jackson or James Brown?
You can't say or. Pick one. One of those two will give you the money.
James Brown?
Yeah! You get the money! All of this is yours. You can ball out with that. Okay, your question. Are you ready? What is Delaware's state fruit?
Dang, I shouldn't really know this.
Know this.
I'm gonna just go with a wild pick, be like blueberry.
No, it was strawberry. You can split the dollar with them, 50 cents each. See you guys, thanks for playing.
I actually was in my last apartment that I got evicted from. So like I said, it's hard to actually make a living and to survive doing this. When I first started that piece, I was working at another job. I was selling cars for, I'm not gonna say the dealer, but I was selling cars for this dealer that's been in Wilmington for a long time. And every day it seemed like I was reminded that back in the day before the 60s and 70s, when Jim Crow was still going on, black people weren't allowed into the showroom, and how blessed or privileged I should feel to be able to work there. And I just knew, like, I've got a past. They didn't know about my past. They didn't know I had a felony conviction and all that. Because, you know, when you fill out applications, you don't always check that box when it says felony because you want to make money, you want an opportunity. So you get in the door and then, God willing, they don't do a hard background check and they don't find out what it is that you come from, what it is that you did in the past. But I was working there and I like selling. Like, I like dealing with people. I like doing that. But as far as just building somebody else's dream or making more millions for somebody that already has millions, it's not something that I want to do with my time, no matter how much money it is that I'm being given.
You never know the people that you'll meet or the stories that they have to share. There's beauty in everything, from conversation to sports, architecture to even plants. All you have to do is ask a question. Jamila Mustafa, The Advocate Show.
So what's up, everybody? We're in downtown Wilmington and we are hanging out with the next big thing. We've got PlugWorld right here. I want to hear a little bit about this. Is this a movement? What is this?
Yeah, PlugWorld, the idea behind it is that we're trying to move 302 to like this huge platform. Like, we want all the artists, all the rappers, singers, everybody to just come out to the events. We want y'all to just have a good time and hopefully do something positive for the community. That's it.
Definitely. My name's Gino Grimes. I don't know, follow me on Instagram. That's not my name, JK. Basically, we're trying to bring like restoration and life towards Wilmington. This Quad Bass, he's a local artist. There's Ace Book, he's a local artist. There's my friend Phil, he's a local artist. There's my friend Size, local artist. So we're all local artists, you know, we all help out. And basically we're here to take over.
So you guys want to do something positive for the community, and the biggest thing is kind of throwing these huge shows. What is your initiative going to be to bring the people out, to get the message out, and what is the message that you want to bring out to the 302, to Delaware?
Well, what we're trying to do first and foremost is like link with a lot of like nonprofit organizations and like schools and things like that, so we can have these fundraisers and these big events for like just kids to have something to do, you know? Because like in Wilmington, there's not a lot to do that's, you know, positive. So that's really what the message is. We're trying to get the kids to do something great, you know? That's it.
So it could be like straight out of Delaware. Did you guys see like straight out of Compton? It was like, you know what, like this is...
Yeah, we're pretty raw like that, straight out of Delaware. It's like the Beast Coast version. Beast Coast, Best Coast, I don't know.
So how do you guys stay above all of the peer pressure, all of the negative things that are going on, the violence? How do we stay above that, and how do you promote that message? Like, what's up?
I mean, we all got to come together, you know what I mean? Everybody got to stop killing each other. It's not cool.
So y'all's message is going to be, there's another way to do this. You can tap into your art, you can tap into your artistry, and you can promote peace and love and just kind of go on that different path.
One thing we're trying to do, like as PlugWorld, we're trying to be like revolutionary. So we're just trying to bring like a whole new flair to this. Like, everybody's the same. There's like everybody's a clone, you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to bring like originality to it, to Delaware 302.
Yeah, so why it's called PlugWorld is because, like, so say someone wants to be a videographer, you could have a person who does video come, a person who wants to do the same thing, and they could come together and help each other. It's the same thing for like a producer and a rapper. So yeah.
So I love that. I love what you said, that it's going to be like a resource for everyone. So it's going to have to be something that's so social media based, because that's where we are right now. We have to be able to click, 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 and we're there. So how are we going to reach you guys? How can we keep up with PlugWorld? I'm excited. I know the people are excited. So how can we keep up with you guys?
Yeah, Instagram, PlugWorld Worldwide. I guess we still got to make the Twitter, right? And the like, everything is still like in the works, but we'll definitely have everything. Yeah, we just had a meeting for everything today, so
it's a new, fresh idea, but it's strong, and it's going to be so impactful. I'm excited for all you guys, and we will definitely keep you guys updated on what PlugWorld has next, but don't sleep on Delaware. Straight out of 302. Thank you, guys.
Jamila Mustafa here with Erin Hutt, CEO and founder of Chains Inc. Today we have an exclusive interview about her upcoming event, 40 Under 40. Hey Erin. Hey. I'm so excited. So I'm ready to dive right into this event. So tell us all about 40 Under 40. What is it and who's involved?
Well, this is the second year for the 40 Under 40. It started last year, and it started because Forbes created a 40 Under 40 list. And after looking into it, major cities around the country have a 40 Under 40 list, but Delaware does not. So Delaware Today magazine did a 40 Under 40 list, I believe in 2009. However, it wasn't a public opinion. They created the list, and they didn't keep it going. So we did it last year, and we got an awesome response about it, and we wanted to keep it going. So this year we're back, and we have people on the list like Rick Straw, Jason Aviles, Vanity Constance, Dr. Dan Young, Dr. Yasir Payne, Dr. Terrence Bishop. It's just great people. Ashley Biden. Well, it's 40 people, so.
So what is that selection process like? Do you take a poll? Do you get together with your team, or these people who you have direct connection with? Who and how do you get on the list?
So each year, beginning in March, we put out a nomination process. So we take nominations for 2 months, and then you're able to nominate anyone that you feel is a role model to our youth, and also continuously gives back to the community, and it's also making Delaware a successful place to be. So we do the nominations 2 months. After 2 months, we gather a team. This year I used honorees from last year as well as community members to narrow down the 40 Under 40 list based on a point system.
Wow, okay, so it's strategic. All right, so you said, I feel that children are sometimes perceived as insubordinate and then neglected. However, some are just seeking attention and recognition. That's a powerful statement. What do you mean by that?
So I think it is, like we were talking briefly before, that both of us were talkative in class. And it's not that we didn't understand the work. It was kind of like, we did the work, our work is done, give us something to do or we're going to talk. So to me, it's people have to understand what is going on with the child to understand why they're being insubordinate, or what is your definition of insubordinate. Because if you tell me to be quiet and I'm not quiet, then some people consider that as insubordinate. I just consider it as bored. So I think that a lot of times administrators and certain teachers and even family members think of a child as insubordinate, but most times they're just bored or they need extra attention. And I think that we have to stop overlooking what the true cause of their insubordination is, and versus just tagging titles on them.
What has been your greatest obstacle with putting together 40 Under 40?
Everything. I mean, I'm a young black woman from west side of Wilmington, so it's kind of like, who are you to tell us who the top 40 Under 40 people are? So, any obstacle that comes my way, I don't look at it as an obstacle. So the other people, it may be an obstacle. To me, it's just like, whatever, keep it moving. But I think one of the main things is, originally people didn't understand the vision of the 40 Under 40 list, and now people are starting to get it, and now people are questioning why certain people are on the list and why other people are not on the list, and what is the process, and is it a favoritism thing. And I think one of the major obstacles is, because I know a lot of people and a lot of people know me, they figure that I pick the people to put on the list, which I don't do. So that's one of the major obstacles, is getting people to understand that I am not the sole person that chooses the final 40 Under 40.
Have people in your community been supportive, would you say?
Oh, absolutely. I think people like the idea of people being able to get rewarded and awarded and given a platform to explain what it is that they do and show people. A lot of the people on the list do it straight from the heart, and they don't do it for any type of accolade. They just do it because it's something that needs to be done. So I like to honor people who people don't necessarily understand. These are the things that they're doing. So some of these people I could never find, because it's a Delaware-wide list. I don't know people in Sussex County. I know a couple, but I don't know enough to do a list. So that's why it's important for all of our supporters to, let people know that we're honoring people, and this year is a fundraiser, so we're going to give scholarships to our 20 Under 20 honorees, which is the same idea as 40 Under 40, but just in a smaller package for our youth.
So, I mean, and you kind of touched on exactly where I was going next. So you have the 40 Under 40, the 20 Under 20. So what's next for you? Are you going to do over 60 or?
Absolutely not. Everyone asks, are you going to do a 45 over 45 or 60 over 60? I think that it's important. A lot of people that have done great things that are older than 40 are honored by a lot of different organizations. But I think that the reason I stopped at 40 is because those are the millennials. That they call us the millennials. So it's important for us. We like recognition and we like things to be done quickly. So we don't want to get recognized and it's just like, oh, okay, you got a little award, cool. We want to have a celebration. We're all about the theatrics of everything. So we love attention, and even though we do it from our hearts, it's still all the more reason why we should recognize great people.
Now, why should people come to this event? What can they expect the day of 40 under 40?
I can't tell you. If I tell you, then it's kind of like it's surprises and everything. So, but while I will say we have great guest speakers, we have great performances, we have the red carpet. It's really bringing the Hollywood feel to Delaware. We're doing a red carpet. We're getting dressed up. Everyone is in formal attire, and we're honoring great people. And it's food. Like, what else could you want?
So if someone says, I really want to be a part of this team, I love what Aaron's doing, and I really want to join, how do people go about contacting you to be a part of this great organization?
Aaron@changede.com. I take all emails. I respond to all emails with quickly. I try. But I try to get to you back in 2 to 3 days. But if they email me, I'm really on top of it.
Aaron, what are you an advocate for?
I'm an advocate for our youth. I think it's important that they see that there are role models in our community that look like them and act like them and do the things they do and enjoy the things they enjoy, listen to the same music, but we're highly educated and we enjoy giving back to the community, not just for publicity or anything else, but it's stuff that we do. And so I think that it's important that the things that our youth are seeking, we can give them a platform because they can see that those people that live in their community are actually doing stuff. They're not just their neighbors.
Well, that was awesome. Sunday, September 27th, between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., you have to come out to 40 under 40. And also, she's a Hornet alum. So make sure that you tune in and you support. We'll see you there.
All of the nations of the earth as we speak are angry. They're angry because governments cannot suffice the needs of their people. They're angry because a few have gotten wealthy at the expense of the many, and the poor and the sick and the weak and the unlearned multiply. And the value of their lives are diminished by the rich and the powerful, so that when human life is devalued, that in the eyes of man you are unworthy of the gift of life, then it is easy for another human being to take the life of another human being that he or she has devalued. Black life in America is devalued. Hispanic life is devalued. Even poor white life is devalued. There's a way that I have to behave. I'm free, but I'm not free to rob you of yours. I'm not free to take from you what does not belong to me. So if I will construct my life according to these righteous principles, then between man and man, man and woman, peace. Between race and race, peace. Between rich and poor, peace. We have our beautiful Mexican family. This once was theirs. So you can't say to them they are aliens. That's a horrible word to use for former owners. I see my indigenous family here. Many tribes, but they're really one great nation of people that now must be reunited with themselves. So it's their time now, as well as ours, that God would intervene in our affairs and bring the bottom rail to the top. The government is not rehabilitating soldiers. When they send you away to kill. When you come home, they gotta reconstitute you for civilian life again. Make sure you have a job so you can take care of your family, but they're not doing it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, a woman can do anything that a man does, and the only thing he forbids the woman to do is the thing that degrades her. So how high can you go? High as you want to. Why would God allow the female to wear his attributes if you can't be a manifestation of that attribute? Women, you got to be set free. What God has put within you must be cultivated, must be developed, and must be used for the advancement of a nation and a world. I said to myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them that your killing of black youth and brown youth is not gonna hold no more? Why don't you stand up? God's world is in need of a truth that will set up a government where everybody can live in peace under real freedom, real justice, and real equality.